Where would I find sailors?
Tell me, Lestrade, where might I find a sailor?
Oh, Holmes, I didn't know you were like that. Go back to Baker Street, because then you can look things up in the sailor archives. Ah, yes. Here's my list of all of the sailors.
My list of sailors in London.
Ah, yes, Watson. Hand me my book of...
No,
of
not the
army
Gibraltar
one.
sailors. Right. Hello, Watson.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well...
Look in my archive.
This is the archive over here, right?
Yes.
Research.
Oh, letters. We've got some letters as well.
Oh, Jesus. Stay still, Holmes.
Search for Rock of Gibraltar 1983.
Yes, let's. Newspapers.
1893.
1893.
Rock of Gibraltar's arrival.
Aha! The arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar. A ship returned. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, Cunard Building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
So she's Mary Fraser.
Mary Fraser.
Okay.
Here it is.
Right, what does that get us?
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But
That's
I have
what I
another solution.
rely on with
I'll
the
call in
ladies.
the specialist.
Specialists, you say? What are those?
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Talk to Watson.
Watson, I need Wiggins. Is he anywhere nearby?
He's right across the street. You can give him a sign from the window.
Oh, you just got to go to the window to do it. Jesus, this game is obtuse.
Wiggins? So Wiggins is just hanging out in the street all day looking for homes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs?
What's he doing? Just had a piece of metal. Hitting it with a spanner.
Playing imaginary violin.
Hello,
Your
sir.
service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
3 hours later.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll
Why
take
is
care
he
of
so
it.
bloody?
Good work, young Wiggins.
That's what it's like on the streets. There's just blood everywhere. It's a mess.
It's on the table there.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Okay.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
I see.
Okay, so no one from the Gaia, because that arrived in London on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
That set off on the 17th, so that can't. The Rock of Gibraltar can't have had it.
Departed on
10th, so that could be right. So who've we got?
Yes.
We've got Crocker, Jack Crocker.
Jack Crocker. Yep. There he is.
Yeah.
Peter Davison. So I'll read on the right. You check on the left.
Okay.
Peter Davison, Senior. Neil Harkus Jr.
No nails.
George Stewart Extra.
no extra.
Frank Willicke.
No Willicke.
Murdoch Hooper, 4th officer.
No Murdoch Hooper.
So Jack Crocker.
Okay, what is the other one on the next page as well?
Next page.
The page.
October
It's that one. It's Jack Crocker. Jack Crocker, Captain.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Okay. Thomas Walker, Extra.
Yes, Thomas Walker. As Extra 2nd officer, he's one.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Herbert Whittington is also...
This officer is still at sea,
so we've got to
therefore
get rid of them all.
Be involved.
Yeah, okay, right, that's it then. John Foxhall.
No Foxhall. No
J.H. Stanford. Okay. Right. Archibald Rogers.
No.
James Talcott.
No.
Henry Southwoods.
Yeah, click on him.
I do not...
Damn it, sorry.
This officer is still at sea.
Okay,
therefore
good.
He cannot be involved.
So's Ernest Woods.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Okay.
Charles
W.
is one.
Chill.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
William Partridge at the bottom.
This officer was on a ship
So
that
we've
sailed
done it,
half
but
a
just
month
haven't...
ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Oh, look
Captain Jack
who's
Crocker
left.
is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the
Yeah,
murder.
but we were there before you, Holmes.
Okay.
I like Charles W. Chill. He sounds like a really stoned, cool supervisor.
Didn't he kill Batman's parents, though?
Yeah.
Charles W. Chill.
He says, chill out, Gotham.
I'll be
Cooler than you.
haunting you for the rest of your life. So... Well, why does that get us? We've got a name.
Call Crocker to confront him.
Cool. Right, to the telephone.
This Crocker, do you think...
I
It
think
would
he's
be
a real
interesting to
crocker
meet
shit.
him. Our young friend should
Good.
be able to find him.
Wiggins!
Do something for me.
Wiggins,
Not that.
could you find a way
Not
to bring
that,
this
Wiggins.
Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Sometime later.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for
That's
me,
like
and I'd like to
weird.
know why.
Yeah.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Let's look at him.
Yes. Eyebrows.
Clear look. Honest. Okay.
Kissable lips.
I don't know why they have this ticking in the background, because it definitely isn't time pressure.
Are we playing it on an easy setting or something? Oh, whoa, what was that? Something.
Grass.
So, strong build, we can tell from his lapels.
We might be playing it on an easy mode, I don't know.
No, not suspicious. Whoa!
Big dick.
Big, large sailor's dong.
Is it the stains on his
Newspaper
trousers?
ink. No, they're not suspicious. They're to be expected.
Cummy trousers.
Jesus Christ. Clean boots. Okay, so he's I'm just checking. Aha! Sea knife.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
You tied her up for sexy kissing.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Yes.
Sailor's
nuts.
That should just be an option. Yes, I do.
Sailor's nuts?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
Unlikely story.
At night.
It was an emergency. There was a
Whose
leak.
porthole
You can
were
ask
you
the ship's captain.
supervising, sir?
He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
We're just got to go and get more
Holmes,
evidence.
what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No, there is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Yes, as do I. Crocker's statement.
Captain Crocker!
That seems like they're linked for sure.
What do we think about Crocker?
Let's see. Crocker is lying. His involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard I was looking for him, thus signalling his guilt. Captain Crocker is aboard the Sharp on the night. I mean,
he's got to be involved because he was really like, though he wasn't lying, but he was just like, no, can't.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't prove anything.
yeah. He had the knife, which is what he needed to cut the rope.
And he was tall.
He was tall.
Just for
Let's just run with this. See where it gets us.
I'm still happy with the poker blow.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
And then she did know the sailor.
Was taken at a port.
Yeah, they definitely knew each other. He was definitely violent.
Yeah.
Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did.
Well, there you have it.
There you have it, folks. The captain is the killer.
This is one of those things where it's like, clearly though, seemed like he was, like he definitely killed him.
Yeah.
But probably for a good reason. That guy seemed like a mega dick.
I mean, he seemed like a mega dick, but at the same time, they killed him, and then they hid his shit. Like, then they framed it up to make it look like a robbery.
Yeah, they tried to frame somebody else.
To frame it. Like, went and took a sack from the shed, put the silverware in the sack, chucked it down a well, then he jumped over a wall.
Mm.
And so he must have slapped her about a bit as well, just to make sure that it looked real.
Guess so.
Which,
I mean, we don't know that she wasn't actually hit by her husband.
That's true.
Because he could have walked in on them.
That's true.
They murdered him, when that was happening in the moment, and then did the cover-up. this is pretty cut and dry that he's definitely guilty, but it's more sort of making you actually question whether or not you want to condemn this dude over a crime of passion.
It's true, but I think that Holmes wouldn't. He'd be like, no, they broke the law.
Yeah.
He may play fast and loose with the law, but he always wants them to be brought to justice.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just to be like, you know what, the guy was a dick.
Yeah.
So, arrest
Sorry,
him.
Capitan.
No, I never done it!
Wiggins,
Yes, you
could
did
you
done
ask
it.
Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
It's only just left. Barely an hour has passed.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
I thought it would
It
be
is over.
funny.
I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
Oh, there might be some
because of the height at which
quick
the
time
rope was
events.
cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailors' knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
That music was a bit out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh shit, he's gonna shoot you. He's gonna
Shit! Oh god, I didn't understand what was going on there.
do it again.
Barely an hour has passed. Stop! Oh crap! Oh boy, am I bad at these.
Why?
Why not?
Good.
Alright,
You should have
we
let
saved
me die.
everyone.
Real justice.
How can I
Real
help
justice.
Mary suffers.
Yeah.
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case.
Don't worry, Mr. Crocker. I'll make the police kill you
Inspector,
instead.
I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Lazy.
Well,
Lazy
I'm not surprised.
writing.
Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
Yeah,
But
yeah, kind of.
Oh, did we do the right thing? Hold that button. Your conclusion. Yes!
Yay! Nailed it. Ding, 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 ding.
We win.
Bam,
Bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam, bam.
Nice. Oh, we're so good at these clues now.
Should we do another game? Should we do another mystery?
Let's do another
Straight
mystery.
off the back.
That one was too easy for us now. We're so good at this.
We're a law protector.
We're ranking.